Hello, it's the Jonald, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over how to start off strong in Minecraft. I still haven't decided, but I might do a couple more videos to add on to this one and make it into a series. But for now, we're just starting off with a how to start off strong. Okay, so I'm going to make it easy. Okay, first of all, this video is for the beginner of the beginner, so I'm going to go over every little piece of how to start off in Minecraft. So, you have the world name, pretty self-explanatory, just what you see when you're looking through the names of your worlds. Survival mode and creative. Survival is just what it sounds like, you're trying to survive. Creative is like you have everything in the game and you can do whatever you want, build whatever you want. And this we're playing survival though, because that's the normal game mode, I guess. Then bonus chest. I'm not going to do a starting map just because I never really use maps, but a bonus chest is a little extra chest that you get right at the beginning that gives you some starter tools. The player permission when joining from invite. We're just going to leave it at member because I'm not going to have anyone play in this world, but that's just giving other people options when they join in. So we have visitor, member, and operator. Member, just you can break and create blocks, attack mobs and other players. Operator can cheat, set player permissions, and use commands. They have like control over the world. But nobody else is joining, so I don't really care. World type, infinite, flat, or old. I'm just going infinite, that's the normal type. Seed. You can look up all sorts of seeds, but I'm just going to type in something random. Down here there's all these little things that you could choose from. I'm going to activate cheats, turn on keep inventory. That's where when you die you keep all your stuff. Then I'm just going to turn off cheats. I think that's all I need. Okay, I think that's it. So I'm going to create the world and we're going to start off right away. It's going to take a little while to create though. So when we start off, the first thing we're just going to do is look through the bonus chest and see what it gave us. I am going to be going over briefly how to farm, how to mine, or the various ways of mining also. So how to farm, how to mine, and how to just kind of go through, start your character off, or start your world off good and strong to where you're off to a good start. So right at the beginning, all I'm going to do is destroy this chest. This chest is just going to give me a bunch of random stuff. So I got the chest, I got just a ton of crazy stuff. Wooden pickaxe, wooden axe, some food. I like just having my tools in my inventory and maybe some torches and food. That's probably good. That's really all I need at this point. Okay, so I got really lucky and I spawned right near a village. And I'm going to explain this village later on in the video, but for now, I'm just going to stay right here. So when I start out, the first thing that I want to do is probably just build shelter. Now this is probably the easiest way to build shelter, and that's 3 blocks, skip a block, do 3 blocks across, 3 blocks across, skip a block, and then a block there and a block there. Oops, I don't have enough. But then we're going to have a space for wood. Okay, now mining wood is one of the first things you should do when you start a new world. Just basically walk up to a tree and start punching it until you get some wood. I don't really know where there's a logic behind that, but, you know, it works. So, I'm going to punch this tree to death and then go back and continue making my house. Okay, the 3 dots open your inventory. Magnifying glass shows you all the possible things you can make. I'm just going to tap on the wood, get some wood. And I'm going to build it a total of 3 blocks high. That's enough for my character to stand underneath of it with a roof. So that's good for now. Now I just need some more wood. Time to go punching trees again. Oh, I should be using my axe. That makes it faster when I punch a tree. Okay, I have some more wood. Okay, I'm just going to get a bunch more wood and finish creating this house. This is the house I almost always start out with. It's enough room for a bed once I have it. It's enough room for a crafting table and a furnace, which is really all you need right at the beginning. Okay, now I'm just going to fill in the roof. Whoops. Okay, just like that. Now we have our little shelter. Okay, from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a crafting table. Now, crafting tables are kind of like the most important thing that you use to build. That gives you a ton of more options to not only give you 4 blocks of crafting, but 9, which makes it way easier. So I'm going to build a wooden sword now, just so I can fight off some different creatures. And I have 4 torches, so I'm going to place one on the front of my house, so if it's nighttime it's easier to see, one on the inside of my house, so that it's all bright. I'm going to get on this horse real quick. Oh, whoops. I'm going to get on this horse real quick and just ride it around. Oh, it didn't like me. Never mind. But now the next thing I'm going to do from here is I'm going to build a door. Just like that. 6 pieces of wood for 3 doors. Now, for the other doors, I do not need them, so I'm going to run over here and throw them on the ground. There we go. Alright, our normal, easy house is just about completed. Now, you can add in a floor and all sorts of stuff if you want, but it's not super necessary. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is try to get a bed. Now, a bed, you need 3 pieces of wool that are all the same color, and 3 pieces of wood. So I have 2 pieces of wool from killing those 2 sheep. If you have shears, it makes it much easier. Because we're just starting out, we're not going to use shears. As I walk around, if I see cows, I will kill them because they drop leather, which can be used for making like the easiest armor in the game. Now, it doesn't do a whole lot for you, but it's better than not having armor. Okay, let's kill all these cows real quick. Remember where your house is also when you're running around like this. Okay, I thought I saw another cow. Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna run over there, kill the cow, then run back to my house. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just run back to my home. And now that we're here, let's see, what did I get from that? I got 2 of the same types of wool and 1 different type of wool. This is good. I wanted to go over this in the video. So if you get different types of wool and you're trying to make a bed, the easiest thing to do is just destroy like 3 flowers, and then with those flowers make dyes, so light gray dye, and then I will just make everything into light gray wool, like that, and now I have 3 pieces of light gray wool, and I can make myself a bed. Light gray bed. So now I can sleep at night and I don't have to suffer through the nights of, like, endless monsters. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is just kind of explore my area. Now this is something I probably should have done a little bit earlier, but I'm just going to look around for possible mines, possible good trees to chop down like that one. There's a village over there which I will go to in a minute. But now I'm going to go over the very basics of how you should start mining, and I'm going to get more into it probably in the next episode. Okay, so when you start out mining, I think you should find a cave. That's definitely the easiest way to mine. The least dangerous way to mine because you can kind of see what's around you. Bring torches with you, and bring a pickaxe that has enough power to live a little while. So once you're down in a mine, I think you should mine 3 pieces of stone. Actually, I take that back. You should mine 5 pieces of... I take that back again. You should mine 13 pieces of stone in total, and some coal. 13 pieces of stone is the exact amount to get you a sword, a stone sword, a stone pickaxe, and a furnace. Furnace is used for smelting ores later on. Okay, now that I have all the stone that I need, I'm just going to mine up some of this coal here. And I'm going to be back to this mining spot in a little bit. So my strategy for mining, when I'm mining like long mining trips, is I'll find a mine like this and I'll just start running down it. And this isn't a good example because it's a very small mine, but I'll just start running down it and exploring the whole thing, placing torches as I go. Now if you really want to get like creative and organized, you can put signs around to lead you to the entrance if it's a really big mine. Most of the time I don't really need to, especially because we're on keep inventory, so if I die I just respawn near my house, so with all my stuff, so I don't really care. But now that I'm out of the mine, I'm just going to go right back over to my home, and I'm going to build all the stuff I was talking about earlier. Okay, ate a piece of bread to get my hunger up, then I can run again. Okay, let's see. We're going to make a stone sword. We need more sticks. Okay, stone sword, a stone pick, and a furnace. Now I can start replacing some of my not very good weapons with some better stuff, and I can place down a furnace. How furnaces work is you put the coal, or whatever you're trying to burn it with, anything made of wood works, saplings work, all sorts of things work, but coal and lava, different things like that, are the best fuel. I always just use coal though, it's the easiest one to get, and it lasts the longest. One piece of coal can smelt, I think, 7 items. No, we don't really have anything. Actually, yeah, that's good. I'll put in my raw beef so that it cooks that up. And in the meantime, I'm going to go mine the iron that was in that cave. Oh, yeah, that's a witch over there, so stay away from witches when you see them in the beginning of the game. They're very dangerous and can definitely kill you pretty easy. Okay, bunch of zombies, run, run, run. Alright, I'm safe, I think. No, I'm not. Okay, let's kill this thing. And there was the witch. Yeah, I'm gonna die. That's okay. If I'm going down, this witch is going down with me. Oh, nope, never mind, I'm just going down. Okay, where was I? I was right over here. I'm killing that witch. Where was it? There it is. Come at me, little witch. Ha ha ha, it's dead. And it dropped 3 pieces of redstone. That's so useful. Not really. So, oh gosh, this is bad. Get away from me, zombie. So the witch's poison will actually bring you down to like a half a heart, which is very annoying, and it will keep you at a half a heart for a while, which drives me nuts. But whatever, we can continue. So I'm going to start mining iron, which looks like this, and I'm going to mine all the iron that I can see in this little cave, which there isn't much. But normally, when I'm making myself armor, I won't get myself any better than iron, just because I don't think I need it. Come on, there's a skeleton. Where is it? There it is. Alright. Well, let's just take it down. Yeah, we're probably going to get taken down on the way to it. Okay, there we go. He's dead. What do we get from it? A bone and 1 arrow. Gosh, there's way too many mobs. That's okay. Now I'm going to mine up the rest of this iron real quick and head on back to my home once I'm done. Okay, we got all the iron. I'm going to mine up a little bit more of this coal while I'm down here, just so that I'm all set for once I am smelting my iron. So I'm going to go back to my home, then I'm going to go over raiding villages, or living peacefully with villages. I'm also going to go over kind of how the armor system works in this game. So I'm in my home, I'm going to smelt this iron. Sadly, there's a lot of it, so I'm going to come back to the iron later, and in the meantime, I'm going to do something else, because I'm not waiting that long. I am an impatient person, and I'm going to eat this beef. Yummy. Okay, and what else do I have? Oh yeah, I still have the 3 coal. I'm going to put that in here. I almost always just store all of my coal inside the furnace, just because I can. Now I'm going to place down this chest, which gives me more room to place things. So now I can just fill this other chest up with anything that I don't need in my inventory. Save up apples, by the way. Do not eat apples. I mean, unless you're like about to die and you don't have to keep inventory. Then you can eat apples. But most of the time, don't eat apples. Okay, I remember where my house is, and now I'm going to the village. Now, if you don't have a village near you, I would recommend starting with a village near you. It definitely is helpful. Oh, I got hit by something that gave me slowness. That is awful. That's okay, it'll end soon. There we go, I'm back to normal. So, now that I'm at the village, I'm going to go over what to do at a village. If you're being nice, or if you just want to take everything for yourself, which is what I'm probably going to do. Now, if you're trying to be nice, just trade with the villagers, do what their little quests say, and you can play through a village, and you can actually get pretty good doing it. But that's not how I roll. How I roll is going through and taking everything that I want, and then leaving with all the loot that I've gained. So in this case, I'm just going to take everything from this chest, because it's all pretty useful. I got a leather cap and some leather leggings. So now I got some basic armor, which is nice. I'm going to come over here and destroy this cauldron, because cauldrons can be used later to dye leather armor, so that's just it. You don't need to take the cauldron, but I just feel like it, so I'm going to mine up all of this hay. That's important. Mine up hay if you're at a village, because that gives you a ton of food. You can make a ton of bread from hay. Bread can be turned into wheat. Wheat can be turned into a bunch of hay. So this little block of hay that I just mined should give me a good, like, 40 pieces of bread. Okay, let's go over to this next house. I'm hoping that there's a blacksmith somewhere in this village, because blacksmiths usually have pretty good loot. If not, that's okay. But let's check this house and see what they have. They just have this little table that does nothing, so I'm just going to leave this house be. Okay, next house. They have a little moat around their house, probably to protect themselves from me. Okay, this barrel, I am going to take this barrel just because barrels have, they're just like a chest, so I'll take it. Whoops. Don't need the crafting table, don't really need anything else, so now I'm going to leave. And there's all this stuff over here. There is an Enderman. Do not look at an Enderman, it will kill you. Okay, now I'm in this home. There's this villager here. And he has a chest with a ton of apples. Do not use up your apples. Do not eat your apples. And I will explain why in one of the next tutorials. Probably not the next one. I probably won't be too good at the next one yet. But later on there... Whoa! Okay, you can probably eat a couple apples if you have this many, but still I'm going to save a bunch. This is bad. I'm going to die trying to get into this place. Okay, yeah, there's a creeper. Let's just let him blow up parts of the house. Okay, good. Now they're in a fight. Yeah, if you get a skeleton to shoot a skeleton, they just get in a fight and they don't like each other, so that's always fun. Let's open up this chest. More apples and more bread. So, I don't think I'm going to be dying from starvation anymore. But sadly, it doesn't look like this place had a blacksmith, which stinks. But there are more houses over here. And a cow. Who drops a piece of leather. That's good. Let's go into this house. Nothing in here. This house, nothing. Hoping to find at least one more chest. No. Any other houses here? I don't think so. Darn it, I'm hungry. Okay. Let's fight this creeper. So to fight a creeper, you walk up and hit it, walk away, hit it again, and repeat. Do not hit a villager in a village, because I will explain why right here. This thing right over here, that big iron thing, called an iron golem. If you punch a villager, this thing will seek after you and kill you, so do not punch a villager. Now what I am going to do is punch this thing, and I'm going to get in a fight with it, because it drops iron if you kill it. Probably not the greatest idea, but that's okay. I'm going to open up these doors, though, so I can fight them all inside this guy's house. So, actually what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in here and punch this villager, or kill this villager, so then the thing comes after me. Okay, now where's that iron golem? He'll be over here sometime soon. There he is. He's coming after me, so I'm just going to go in here real quick. Open up this door, let him in. Come on, buddy. Yeah, he can't get through that. So where is he? There he is. Get out of here. Yeah, so he just hit me. You can see how much damage that thing does. It's ridiculous. Hello. Okay, I'm just going to beat the heck out of this guy for his iron. Yay, he gave me a flower. I don't need a flower, but that's okay. More apples and bread, and I don't care about the feather. So, that, I think, is probably going to wrap up this video, just because this video is getting a little long, and it's going to take up storage on my phone. But, yeah, stay tuned for the next video, which will be coming out soon, and that video will have more guides, and it will really go into mining, and more on villages, and yeah, so, if you like this video and want to get notifications when the next video comes out, press subscribe and hit the little bell thing. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.